All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 809. I'm your host, GPD, here on Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who can't wait to go sneaker shopping in Fortnite, Wombat.
I mean, you know me. I love those pumped up kicks. I didn't get the lady letting me know that you're recording, so I want to make sure that you hit the button.
Oh, here. Hello, lady. I mean, I never use this anyway, but we can just do it. But that's good looking out for the lady. Should I turn on the AI companion as well?
That you tell me. That's totally up to you. I just want to make sure that an hour from now you don't say, "Holy crap, I forgot to turn on."
I've never once used it, to be honest with you.
You never know. But thank you.
I've never used the AI companion either. But then we could ask him questions about the show. If we forget like what you said, 45 minutes ago, we can ask the AI companion.
That's even better.
I don't want who owns Zoom? Chinese?
Huh?
Who owns Zoom? Some like Chinese company? Who's taking our data?
I'm sure
who's training their AI model on our podcast? That's what I want to know.
I believe my cousin was an investor in Zoom.
Oh. Chip, how you doing, man? You look tired.
I'm doing all right.
You look tired.
I am tired.
Why are you so tired?
I don't know. I've been working hard, playing hard.
Working hard. He has got young children.
Playing. I want to hear about the playing hard.
Life.
I went to Miami. This last weekend.
Did you go clubbing?
Benito's Miami.
Well, 50 Cent was playing at one of the clubs. I did not go.
He was in the club?
He was in the club.
But you were not.
I was not in the club.
Shitbag was into bed.
Now to be fair,
we all fam.
Now to be fair, I was in Miami, so it felt like I was constantly in the club because you cannot escape the ongoing beats in every direction. It is just
from the
DJ
cars
music
and
from the cars, from the pool, the
restaurants,
the Walgreens, the CVS, the restaurants. Like they're all putting out the beats like constantly.
That's good. You have any favorite tracks now that you were out there for a couple days?
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's a real good one.
That.
Yeah. I am a big fan of that one. Only like once, maybe, when we were at the thrift store.
Mm-hmm.
So I am basically a native of Miami. I feel like I just fit in so well there. It's got everything that I love to do.
Sun, really high,
really high, like hot sun.
High SPF level, or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
music.
UV level rather.
Yeah. Yes, the dance music.
Stone crabs.
Right.
No chili dogs.
No.
Like so few chili dogs and pasta with cheese on it. Like
that's why we have it in the airport here, so you can get it on the way out and on the way back.
Is that what you did?
It's like Hawaii when they put the lei on you when you land in Cincinnati. They hand you a three-way.
Right. So we went. My wife got honored as one of the top doctors in her company. So we got a all expense paid trip down to Miami for 4 days. So
that's pretty great. Hello.
Yeah, she was off doing. They had some I don't know, vet stuff to do, continuous education stuff. So like I had like a whole day on my own on the beach, walking up and down the boardwalk,
saying that where are the video game stores? There's no retro stores.
There's so we were at a resort on Miami Beach, and I'm like, usually I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna walk and like find like the shopping area and like look at like every town has like an area where
for you there.
There is nothing.
The only possible thing of interest for you there is the place where they filmed Scarface.
You know what you should have done?
That's it.
You should have found a big umbrella to sit under, and had someone hand you a drink with a small umbrella for you to drink.
Sure. I mean, yes, they did have bourbon. They had bourbon that made me feel like I was at home.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I drank some bourbon and sat underneath an umbrella near one of the 4 pools. That I didn't even bring a swimsuit.
Why?
I didn't realize we're going to Miami. I didn't realize we were going to like literally a hotel on the beach.
What? Are you serious? You're usually organized and everything.
It wasn't. It wasn't really my trip. I was just like, I was
But you were there.
He was
Okay.
arm candy.
Right. I was the arm candy.
But you got
I
to be
was
arm
there.
candy at the pool. What's the point?
You do understand they sell swimsuits in Miami.
They do. Yes, they do.
But they don't
I
sell
still
enough.
didn't want to do it.
They don't sell enough sunscreen to cover your whole body, though.
They have it at CVS. It's quite expensive. I went to CVS and got some sunscreen. That was one of my outings.
They have your
But
brand.
Yeah.
SPF 4000.
Yes.
In a paint can.
Yep.
It's
They
the one
had,
from
like-
RoboCop.
Mm-hmm.
I literally walk into CVS and it's just like 4 shelves of sunscreen because what else are they gonna sell down there?
Right.
Um,
Oreos.
We had good food though. We had good food but there's I couldn't find a single like video game store like other than like a GameStop that was out of business.
That's because in Miami they expect you to go outside. That's the expectation. Oh,
Right.
you're here. You're going to spend time outside.
I don't know. I feel like they're missing something that I could be playing a video game outside.
Yeah.
You
I
could
did
be.
find some good record store. I went to a couple, but I would say one of them was good. And yeah, we went to a thrift store that had a whole bunch of leftover Marshmallow Fortnite collaboration t-shirts.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Did you get me one?
they didn't have your size. I would have gotten you one.
He's a small now.
I know they only had like larges.
Oh.
Like
That's my size.
Shit.
what's he gonna do with this?
Right. They probably don't even
Uh,
make smalls.
We
Fortnite.
took a boat tour, one of those that just drives you around and tells you, makes up which celebrity's house it is and points it out to you.
Okay.
I have no idea if they're like, is that Jackie Chan's house? I don't know. There's a big like donkey. Does Jackie Chan have like a big Donkey Kong fancy red statue outside of his house or his neighbor's house?
How would
He
we
might.
know?
I don't know.
The bus or the boat driver knew.
You could have hung out with
only-
my
Jackie's-
cousins. All my cousins live in Miami. I could have like
Where's
flew
that tour?
aboard.
That's the
Right.
worst
Could've hung
tour.
It was on the tour. It was like this is
Yeah,
Wombat's cousin's house right here, right next to
you
P.
could have
Diddy's
met
place.
a whole bunch of people that have the same last name as me. It would have been very exciting
Yeah.
for you.
But yeah, we did boat up next to P. Diddy's residence. I recognized that one.
You did.
I was confident that was the correct
Nice.
house.
Uh-huh.
Was it the baby oil in the? in the
It was. Yes, it was that one.
The water by the house was all like shiny,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Very slick.
So I don't know. I don't know if any of these things that they were telling me are true.
That's
But
fair.
We saw
That's
a
half the fun,
giant
though.
yacht that it was a yacht, a giant
Oh,
yacht
that was somebody's
that
name.
belonged. It was like a I don't know.
Giant Yacht is also the name of a hip hop artist, so that's.
I
Fair.
thought I was like,
Yeah, I saw him.
Mhm.
No, we saw the Waltons, the Walmart Waltons
Oh, okay.
yacht. It was like a I don't know, $400 million yacht or something like
Right.
that. Just
fuck those guys.
drove up next to it and went, "Yep, that's a big boat."
Fuckers.
Yeah. So
Nice.
what else? Watch the fight.
Wow.
You guys watch the fight on
Yes.
Netflix? I watched
Yes.
that in Miami.
I watched the undercard. I did not stay up.
You didn't make
to
it?
watch. No, I
Man,
I decided I didn't care.
I cared a lot, actually.
so
I'm still looking up
what
Jackie Chan's house, though. Yeah, here it is, Miami. Yeah, he's got a house there. I see some red
Yeah.
something.
it's really cool. Like there's this giant, like it's by a famous French artist, Richard Orlinski.
Okay.
And it's this giant, it looks like King Kong or Donkey Kong, but he's got like a big oil barrel.
Oh, the sculpture is by that guy, you're saying? Not
Yeah,
the
the
house.
sculpture is by that, but it's like just sitting out like
Like
right next to
Donkey
the
Kong.
water, and it's just this huge like Donkey Kong statue.
It's Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong-esque?
Donkey Kong-esque. It
Okay.
looks like more like King Kong. I don't know, which is
Huh.
looks like a gorilla.
Wait, what if I type in Jackie Chan Donkey Kong statue?
Miami. Maybe you'll find it.
Miami.
It's either Jackie Chan's or his neighbor's. It's right by it.
I don't see
Maybe.
anything about this.
Maybe his next door neighbor is a gorilla. You don't know that. Maybe
Yeah.
that's it.
I saw Jackie Chan's house in Hong Kong. He has a lot of houses, I bet.
I bet he does.
Yeah, I'm sure he's done all right for himself.
That's a $12 million house in Miami. That was, in August. Okay. Doesn't mention the Donkey Kong statue. Donkey, nope. Wait, what about that fight though?
What about it?
My neighbor
Yeah.
invited me over to a party. He had some people, a men's only party, actually.
Ooh, men's only.
Yeah.
Those are the best kind of parties.
And I told Mrs. Cheapy about that because she'd want to go and watch. She wanted to watch. She wanted to watch it. And I said, sorry, it's just guys only. And she said, she said it's a homosocial party. And that I looked it up. That's what it is. Homosocial. You could learn a new term
Okay.
today.
Mm-hmm. If there are holes in the wall when you get there, just go home.
It was my friend, a neighbor's house. So like he was making barbecue. That was the key draw, was the barbecue. He's really good at smoking meats.
Mhm.
He's got a smoker.
You're not making this sound better.
What, you don't like smoking meats? I'm not talking about our penises. They weren't smoking. But the fight was not good. And even the undercard fight with the two women which apparently was highly anticipated, like that was like your typical boxing shadiness fight.
Yeah, the two guys before that were pretty good. I don't know. their
And that
names,
was a
but
draw.
They had those funky shorts.
But it was a draw, so nobody wants to fucking draw. Like, there was a few people at the party who were really into boxing, and they were like, they knew about the boxers and stuff, and they watched that whole fight, and at the end of the fight, they're like, well, that was fucking pointless. I'm like, yeah, and then the women went, and then they're just headbutting each other, or I mean, just one woman was headbutting the other, and they're showing you, like, in 4K, like, the inside of her skull, basically, through the wound. Did you have
Don't
good...
make Shipwreck pass out.
Are you okay, Chip?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Are you looking at pictures of the wound? Or are you looking for the Donkey Kong statue?
I'm looking for the Donkey Kong statue.
I think you got had.
It's called Wild Kong. Like
Okay.
I was right. Like I saw it. I got a fuzzy picture of it,
Uh-huh.
but you're not gonna be able to tell what it is because it was really fuzzy because we were moving on a boat.
Hmm.
We were moving on.
Orlinsky Wild Kong. Oh, I see
Yes.
it now. Okay. Yeah,
And
it's
it was like, I don't know, I would say it was probably like 8 feet tall. So it
Life
looked
size.
really probably expensive. I'm
cool.
guessing.
Let's see. I see them. It looks like they range. Well, these are just figurine versions of them. Figurine versions of them go as much as $30,000.
Yeah, this one was 8 feet tall. So I don't know if I'd call it a figurine
Right.
so much.
So just multiply that by 8.
This is Wild Kong oil from the Orlinsky Gallery.
Now I wanna see what it
accept
looks like.
I accept your French.
Wild Kong sculpture.
Are you
Oh,
interested in this?
I see it.
game?
I don't even like it. It's just like all one color or all different
Yeah,
colored
it's all just red.
gorillas.
The
And it's
one-
not
the one I saw
Donkey
was red.
Kong.
I mean, it's Donkey Kong-esque. He's throwing a barrel.
Well, there's
I don't
one
know,
where
I-
he's throwing a barrel.
It's the
Yeah.
barrel one that was there.
Yeah, that's the barrel one that's going to get them sued by Nintendo.
Well, I mean, maybe it's
Not
Miyamoto's
really.
house.
Maybe. Is he,
You don't.
is he,
You don't know. I could see him living next door to Jackie Chan.
is he going to the clubs?
Yeah, 'cause, we're all fam.
Right. Well, what did you think of the fight, Chip? The actual Tyson part.
So Miami was okay.
Right.
Like
It's too hot. Too much sun.
it's just
Not
not my
enough video game
scene so
stores.
much. Yeah, like it's not a fun town to drive around either. Like if I
No.
trying to get away from the beach and it takes too long to get away from the beach. The fight itself was, I don't know, like I can't decide. It felt like Tyson like just took it easy after, like he hit Paul with like one punch and Paul like fell back a little bit, and then it was like,
He's like, uh-oh, I've taken so many mushrooms. I don't want to kill this guy by accident.
right, like, it's beneficial for us to not
Kill each
like,
other.
yeah, I'm just not going to throw any more punches this entire fight. How about that? Like,
But
that
he
was,
he looked really tired after the second round.
he
Like,
did
when he sat
He
down
did.
between
I
rounds,
mean,
he was
he's also, he's 87 years old.
not 87.
They tell you what age he is, and that's a lie. You got to add 20 years to that, and that's
they're
his real age.
they're 2-minute rounds, and then how long is the break between rounds? Just a minute or
45 minutes between.
stop
each round.
it? He seemed really out of breath and stuff, but it was it sucked.
maybe if he was throwing punches and not just holding his hand. I think he was out of breath because he was holding his hands in front of his face the entire time.
He was biting his glove the whole time.
Yeah,
Also, which was really weird. He's
And
like, I'm
that
going to do
was-
this instead of bite off this guy's ear.
correct. That was the strategy there. It was like, if I bite my glove, it reminds me not to hit this guy in the head too hard or bite off his ear.
there's so many like conspiracy theory posts on social media, but
There's not a conspiracy about it. I mean, they both made a lot of money, and everybody involved made a lot of money. Like,
right.
there's not a conspiracy about it. It's not like
Right.
this was like
But
some fight that was like for some meaningful like belt or
sure.
Yeah, this wasn't a professional boxing, championship round something.
But you have some pride, right? And you want to like
I
not
don't know.
lose
This
as a
is-
professional
this is
athlete.
like,
You don't want to. You won't want to.
Dredrick Tatum fighting a gorilla on the in international waters.
It is like but no, because these guys are both well, at least one of them is a professional fighter. Or you feel like he wouldn't want to. Well, did you see the interview with Tyson and the young girl who asked him about his legacy?
No.
Oh my god, you have to look this up. I'll probably stick it on the end of the show if I remember. But basically, it's like it's one of these like teenage, interviews, like, and the girl is like, I'm really glad you're doing this fight now because young people like me can, see you work or something, and like it's important. I feel like it can really like do something for your legacy. And he was like, I hate that word legacy. He goes, I don't care about legacies. Like when I'm dead, I'm dirt. I'm dust. He's like, who cares? Who cares what people think about me? I'm dead. I'm in the ground. And the girl is like, you can just see like she doesn't know how to respond. And she's like, that's a interesting way of putting that. I never thought of it like that. And he's like, yeah. And then he just like walks away. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. So obviously he does not really care about his legacy. And does he need money though? I mean, he's got his own weed business. He
needs money.
He's making probably a decent amount of money from his interstate weed business. Do you know they sell edibles that are in the shape of ears with the Tyson branding on it? Yeah.
I did not know that.
That is a real thing. They sell them in New York State. You can get them, Wombat, legally.
Does Holyfield get a piece of that?
I think he does, actually. He might.
gets a
I think
piece of the
I
ear.
think I heard that he does. But I also could be just imagining that.
It seems like, yeah,
You got to throw the guy something.
you got to throw him something there.
He took
and,
off
like
a piece of his
you've
ear.
modeled like
A weed edible.
a weed edible after his ear getting bit off.
It's pretty amazing. Tyson ear edible.
So which fight did you like? You watched that fight too, right? Like the Holyfield Tyson fight back in the day.
Yes.
Which fight did you prefer? Did you prefer that fight?
I mean, that
No.
fight was also sad. That was a sad fight too.
No, I did not like
This fight
that.
was better. This fight was better than that fight, right?
Well,
This one you at
why
least
even have a
knew-
fight?
It was like we were with a bunch of people. It was fun to watch, like, and talk while it was going on.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
Mike bites.
See the picture of the edibles there?
Yeah.
Tyson Mike bites, they're called.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Wow, that's
something.
right.
Yeah.
I feel like also he's done so much drugs in the last 20 years. He's like doing edibles like a lot. I mean, not edibles, mushrooms a lot. Like how much killer instinct could he have left at this point?
Well,
He
it's
seems-
fine. He's let him be. Let him just go.
He's the one who went
I
on
know.
fucking Netflix and almost took down the whole fucking system because so many people were watching.
Yep.
I mean, that says something.
They're gonna try to do it again. Who's gonna fight next? I hope it's Dredrick Tatum and a gorilla.
I don't know. There's
I hope they
nobody-
just make a movie out of this, a Netflix original
The
movie.
Netflix original movie starring people.
They made a
starring Adam
documentary.
Sandler
Starring
as Jake
Adam
Paul.
Sandler and Mark Wahlberg as
Mark Wahlberg as Mike Tyson.
So I guess boxing is dead. Even though
wow.
they made so much.
I don't know who
It's just
the
a commercial
heavyweight-
though. It's just a
Yeah,
big
they do
commercial
this
for
again.
Netflix though.
People would tune into this type
But,
of thing
like,
again.
The
Yeah,
only
of course
thing
they
they were
would.
advertising on there were Netflix shows, right? Well, no, there was some other like Meta Quest sponsored was on the ring ropes, and I guess there
was
were other
not paying that
sponsors.
much attention. But yeah, I would. I mean, of course they'll do it again. Of course they'll find two gimmicky people to fight each
Like
other.
who? Who would you care about?
I don't know. You're asking
Some
me as if I'm-
influencers? So, like,
yeah, I don't know. They'll come up with somebody.
Hulk Hogan versus the Rizzler.
There you go.
how about
Not AJ. I think you have a better shot with AJ.
I want to see Logan fight his brother,
Paul
Seems like
versus
a-
Paul.
Paul
Yeah.
versus Paul, and you have to. It doesn't end until there's a knockout. I don't like these fights where it's like They're just going through the paces. It's so boring. Anyway, let's stop talking about this boring fight.
You're the one who keeps talking about
Oh,
it.
wait. I want to hear about your big Orange Theory news, Wombat.
Oh, okay. I was named the Orange Theory Member of the Month at my local Orange Theory.
Right.
It was a very exciting honor. I got
Mr. November.
I am Mr. November.
Where's the calendar?
At my Orange, they did a whole pictorial for me.
A whole spread.
A whole spread with the interview questions. It was a whole like.
There's only 2 questions though.
No, there was like six pages of this thing. Did you not flip through
I
it
didn't
all?
scroll. I did not scroll.
Oh, you didn't scroll through it? Yeah,
swipe.
there's like 6 pages.
I didn't swipe. I saw that you something you were. Oh yeah, you mentioned the podcast on here. Something you were not that we didn't know about you is that you're on one of the longest running podcasts.
You didn't mention him by name though.
That's good.
No,
Because you don't want to do that.
I didn't want to do.
You don't want people because then you can't talk about the people out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I would never tell people there.
They're all very nice. I have very nice people at my Orange Theory. I appreciate them. It was fun. Yeah.
I've been going for 5 years. My Orange Theory never asked me if I wanted to be member of the month.
Well, you know,
that's only 60 months.
Do they
only pick 60 other people ahead of you.
Do they know my name? They definitely know my name. How many? There's not that many guys to begin with, and there's definitely not that many 6'4" bald dudes.
I mean, I go in. My numbers are the girl behind the front desk. She's very nice. She's very sweet. She knows what number treadmill I like, and she always puts my name in. So
69,
when I walk
right?
in, she's treadmill 69, right? And I go, "Yep, you know it." So
yeah,
no, I like number station number 1.
See, at our Orange Theory, when you're member of the month, they don't give you questions like that. They just say, "Hey, write a paragraph." There's like no direction. And so I don't know that I want to be member of the month. That's just like writing an essay.
Yeah, just extra work.
It's extra work.
Congratulations. Do our advertising for us.
The fuck, man. It's like we're gonna take a picture of you and then we're gonna put it in. They have like a notebook when you go in there, and all the members of the month are in the notebook.
I got 3 new Instagram followers from that, so it's pretty. I think it was a pretty successful venture.
I don't really think I want them knowing my Instagram handle or that I have a podcast or any. I don't want to volunteer that information because then I can't talk about anything that's weird that's happening there.
I didn't.
I didn't. No, you didn't give it up, but I'm just saying.
I didn't give it up. I was pretty.
They might
nice
ask.
Never give it up.
I have one of the pictures was me and one of the dogs. It was nice.
It's a dog?
I have a dog.
Your dog was inside Orange Theory?
No, it's just one of the pictures that I used of myself.
You got to provide your own pictures? They don't even take the pictures?
You did not look at this brochure of Wombat.
One of the pictures was, they said I could use my pictures from Orange Theory, which I had some, and I used one of those, and then I used my other pictures that were my pictures.
This whole show is just us looking up shit on our phones and computers.
Seriously.
It's great. It's great.
It's a good show. It's entertainment.
I'll never find it. That was like so many links ago.
I could send it to you later.
Yeah, I want to learn about like your favorite color. Any questions about like what exercises you like and stuff?
Yeah, that was one of the, like, what's your favorite workout? Yeah, exactly.
What's like your goal? Like, I want to learn. Give me the highlights. Give me like one or two highlights.
I said that it's an unpopular opinion, but I like Everest.
Okay, you do?
Yeah.
The Paw Patrol pup. What's your favorite?
No, it's a treadmill thing where
it's a signature workout there.
Yeah, and you up the incline, you hit 12% incline, and then you work your way down. Yeah, I like that because I don't know.
How do you? Like
I don't go fast,
right?
But I could do inclines pretty well.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, I'm the member non grata.
Sorry.
I did get a personal best for me, 60 pounds on the chest press, dumbbell chest press.
Congratulations.
60 pounds in both arms.
Well, it was only one at a time. I could do both arms, but probably like three reps max, and then it's
for the
over.
month.
It's hard with the dumbbells. I feel like it's harder than with the bar,
and
the traditional bar.
In that same class where Chibi was doing 60 pounds, I did 15. So, you
got to get the weight up, Wombat.
I could have done more, but you got
to do more. We got to. Next time you go, let's go.
For the record,
5 pounds up on every weight.
That was after 25 minutes on the treadmill. And
that doesn't work your chest at all.
After rowing.
Also not working your chest.
I know, but I'm tired. The fact that I do,
you don't have to have energy for that. You just
no, because I got to keep doing it anyway. It doesn't matter.
There's only 5 you had to do. You can do it, Wombat. You got to increase the weight, otherwise no gains.
I'm good. I'm gaining.
You don't want gains? You got the losses. Now you got to convert the you lost the fat. Now you got to build the muscle, right? That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Ship, nod your head and say gains.
Yeah, go get
gains. Gains, Wombat. You can do it. Don't the coaches there tell you to do that? Like our coaches are always saying like lift more weight.
Yeah, they always want you to lift more.
And when I picked up the 60s to do the chest press, the coach was like, good weight. And I was like, maybe we'll see in a minute. And
yeah, I'm not going to 60.
It was just okay.
For sure. Anyway.
Well, eventually you will.
Okay.
In 5 years, Wombat, you're going to be doing 60s at least. It only goes up to 70 there. So
I know.
You can max out. 5 years, you're going to max out. I didn't max out in 5 years, but I didn't like increase my weight fast enough, I feel. But I'm telling you to do it. So you're going to outperform me. Thank you. All right, let's do some show feedback and get into Watch This Jerks. Thank you.
Sure. This was from Viper139, and he had this. And in regards to who's buying a PS5 Pro, he said, I'm picking up a PS5 Pro. It's for me. It's just the first time as an adult I've been financially able to buy a Pro console. Really excited to be at the cutting edge of console gaming. I've been a PC gamer in the past and hated it. So many performance issues. Oh, sorry. Too many performance issues. Yes, Cheapy, your hand is raised.
Yes. He says it's the first time as an adult I've been financially able to buy a Pro console. What does that mean, Pro? Like,
there
what
have
is
been other PlayStation Pro.
Yeah.
Oh, he means other PlayStation Pros.
He means the mid life cycle upgrade of a console.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay, not just PlayStation, but in general.
Yes. Yeah, it could be the Pro or whatever the last Xboxes were.
Got it. Okay,
the
fair
Xbox
enough.
naming structure is still mind-boggling to me. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be calling these things.
Playfool in the chat says fake message. Is that from Sony? Sony wrote that in?
They wrote that in, yeah. That's,
I don't think so because the spelling was horrible. It was so bad that I had to correct a lot of it because I didn't think you'd be able to get through it, Wombat.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I didn't. I got to keep things moving here. I have not once considered.
I hope you liked it.
Yes.
I think it's a fine console,
and I think that it is annoying to have to play on PC sometimes. And while the performance of the Pro may not be up to like a high-end PC, it'll be easier to connect to your television and
play Balatro just fine.
Yes. Astro Boy, Bot, whatever, Astro Bot. You can enjoy that. Watch This Jerks.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Deadpool versus Wolverine on Disney.
Oh, I
Disney
was going to ask you. I didn't know what Deadpook was, but I want to see that instead.
Oh, Deadpook is good. I can't figure out how to cancel Disney Plus because I have it in like a bundle. So I actually tried. I was like, I'm nowhere close to even finding this in this labyrinth of menus here. The movie, did you see it, Chip, or no?
I have not seen it yet. No. So,
oh, I thought you had.
No, I wanted to see it in the theaters and it just didn't come to be. And now it's on Disney Plus. So now I just have to find time to watch it with Mrs. Shipwreck.
It's definitely suffering from like sequelitis at this point where they're running out of ideas and the jokes, like when the guy is saying jokes every minute, they almost all have to land. Otherwise it gets annoying. And a lot of them land, but a lot of them don't. The villain is kind of lame. Did you think the villain was lame, Wombat?
Which one?
Like Paradox.
Oh, yeah. Paradox is okay. I have issues with some of it because I saw Loki season 2.
Okay.
Which is all about the TVA. And actually I think is better than Deadpool Wolverine. And it's sort of like shits on some of that. Like the continuity isn't quite there. Like I think Deadpool Wolverine is a better movie if you've seen Loki, which is sort of weird because I would never have put if you've watched season 1 of Loki.
You should have told me.
Deadpool Wolverine's a better movie, but why would those two things congruate in that sort of way?
Yeah.
But they do. There's a lot of season 1 Loki lore in Deadpool Wolverine.
I'm weary of any of this time stuff, dude. Like that's why like
saying.
the Loki thing I couldn't get into because it's so hard to follow with these different time paths and you start thinking about it.
Loki's pretty easy to. I haven't watched the second series, but the first season of Loki is not all that difficult to follow.
Right. I like the first episode.
They're both good as far as Loki goes. I'm just saying that it helps, but I like Deadpool Wolverine fine enough. I enjoyed it. It's fun. It's cute. It does what it needs to do in the sense where it sort of bridges that Fox into MCU concept.
It was fine.
Mm-hmm.
It was just fine. It had some cute ideas. Darth Rook in the chat asks if Deadpool Wolverine is worth watching on a plane. Definitely. That's where the director wants you to watch it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he envisioned you'd have the ultimate experience. It's better than just like watch
That's why
on
when
plane.
you saw it in the theater, it still said like Delta outlined at the bottom of it.
Right.
That's how the movie was made, just with that imprinted on it.
Yeah.
I mean, where would you put it on the RoboCop scale? Is it a RoboCop 2 or is it like between
No, it's a RoboCop 2. It's a RoboCop 2. Yeah. It's not RoboCop 3. RoboCop 3 is just a fucking disaster, right?
I know. I don't think it's a RoboCop 3. I just didn't know if it was like a RoboCop
2.5.
2 plus.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was RoboCop 2 is not great either. Like
I didn't say RoboCop 2 was great.
I'd say they're pretty equivalent. I would say.
Okay.
Deadpool 3 is RoboCop 2.
Gotcha.
Fair enough. That was good. Good point, Wombat. Thanks for bringing that up.
No, I know how to
I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at it. I thought after watching both of those movies, I thought this movie wasn't bad, but it could have been better if it was slightly less stupid or something.
A tweak here, a tweak there.
Tweak here, a tweak there.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. On the TV side, Silo is back for season 2. I beg you to watch Silo season 1 on Apple TV. It's very good.
It was too bleak for me.
But it is a little bleak.
So you can't argue that. It's a bleak fucking show.
Well, it's like Fallout. So now we've seen Fallout, okay? Yes. And there's similar concepts in that you have like post-apocalyptic time and people living in what are basically bunker cities, right?
Silos.
Well, they
the
don't
name
call
of the
them
show
silos.
is Silo.
No, but I'm talking about Fallout. They don't call them.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Silo.
No, I'm saying both shows have that in common. They're post-apocalyptic, and the people are living in bunkers, basically, in like small cities.
But there's a sense of humor to Fallout.
There's a lot of humor in Fallout, yet there's a lot of like violence, even though it's
Fallout's gross. Fallout was gross.
But Silo is a more serious version of Fallout with less violence, but more tension. More tension, more thrills, I would say. Like some like 1984 vibes.
Have you watched Agatha all along yet?
No.
See? You didn't cancel
See what?
Disney Plus. You should watch.
It could happen, but I mean, I don't know. A lot of things would have to happen.
I like Agatha.
I know. But watch Silo because I feel like like a lot of other good shows on Apple TV, nobody's watching it. And I think they should make more, so watch it, and then we can talk about it.
The second season of Severance out yet?
Not yet.
Soon.
Later this month, I think. Or no?
My best friend's wife is in season 2 of Severance.
Are they even making another Foundation season?
I think that's done.
That's done, right?
I think so.
Fuck, that should look like it cost a lot of money. Yeah. I don't think anybody's watching it.
Isn't like I saw something. I know Lee Pace has moved on to something else.
It's coming. 2025. They wrapped it up filming. Thank God. Gotta know what happens. That's a good show too.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, I think, in terms of what we watched, because we've been playing video games.
We have. I literally have been doing nothing but playing video games all week. So
that's it. What about your job?
Oh shit!
You forgot. Fuck! But you got really far in Dragon Age, though.
Yeah, exactly. No, I've been working too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody's working for the weekend.
All right. How about some new releases?
Sure. Is there anything?
Arcade Archives Konami's Ping Pong for $8.
Ooh.
I want to see what that looks like.
Sounds good.
Oh, it looks good.
That's what you're looking for?
I mean, no. When I say it looks good, It's not. Doesn't.
that Lego Horizon game that came out.
Enjoy it.
What is that?
It's Horizon.
Sony's Horizon.
No.
In Lego form.
Wow.
But it's a Lego game.
Okay.
Yes.
Now,
I assume that's a console exclusive.
No, it's a PS5 and Switch console exclusive.
Huh.
It's interesting.
Also available on PC.
Okay.
So everything but Xbox.
There goes my question that I was going to ask.
Maybe those things are Xboxes.
That's true. Everything is an Xbox, so that's fair.
This is an Xbox.
Yes. So Wombat, would you like to hit Lego dinosaurs with Lego sticks?
No, thank you. I'm good.
You didn't even like the real game.
No, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that series. I know people really like that series, and I'm happy that people really like that series, and that's fine with me. I'm not taking that away from you. I just find that game to be a snooze fest.
That's racist against robot dinosaurs.
I am also racist against robot dinosaurs.
I knew it.
So, robotosaurus.
I don't know. What else we got here?
This is good. It has a 71 on Metacritic.
Sounds appropriate.
It's such a weird thing. Like, why? Like,
why would you make it? To publicize PlayStation in general and the game, the franchise in general?
Why not just make a Lego PlayStation game though, and just like
include a bunch of
here's a level of Horizon, here's a level of Ratchet and Clank, here's a like the whole Lego Dimensions thing, but just PlayStation. Yeah. Like it just seems, I don't know, it just seems really specific,
right?
And not aimed towards their key demographic of kids,
right? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's not like a kid's game. Certainly, that franchise rather.
Right. I don't know. I can understand like people seeing like robot dinosaurs and thinking kids, but
maybe they just wanted to make a game with robot dinosaurs, and they figured might as well get this license.
Right.
But who knows? What else we got here in new releases?
Dragon Quest 3 HD remake, 2D, 3D remake.
We don't want that.
HD 2D 3 remake?
Nope.
No.
Is that it for new releases?
That's it.
Sweet. It's time for your fortnightly news then.
And there's some crazy shit going on in the world of Fortnite.
Right.
So are you familiar with the Crew Pass?
Yes.
It's one of the menus.
No. Okay, yes. It's over the box.
It's over on the right. It's on the right on the menus.
That's the subscription, right, Wombat? Where you can.
That is the monthly subscription for Fortnite. So I've talked about it before, where the way I always did it was, I would get if you subscribe, say on the 15th of the month.
Wait, let me write this down. I gotta take notes.
You would get
your credit card out too.
You would get the crew skin for that month and your 1,000 V-Bucks. And then once the new month started, you wouldn't get another 1,000 V-Bucks. What can you do? But you would get the next month's skin. So you could pay for one month and get the 2 skins for the price of 1. Okay. And that was sort of the thing. Then you would cancel and you would do it again on the 15th of, like if you did November 15th.
So now they just let it roll over?
Now you can't do that.
Shipwreck, wear your glasses.
Basically, they figured out how to screw.
They made it worse.
They made that situation worse.
Oh.
But the way that they're saying that it's better now is that it now includes like every other pass that's available in Fortnite. So like the music pass and the Lego pass, and apparently there's going to be an OG pass. So, yeah. The question is it worth $12 a month? For me, possibly. For you, no. And that is the end of the conversation.
I can see a lot better with these glasses, by the way.
You should wear them. I wear glasses. I think I look great. I look like Elvis Costello.
Everything's so much bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like.
So yeah, so they thought they had made too many passes, and now they have a pass that covers all the passes.
Yeah, basically,
but not quite. You still have to buy the battle pass.
No, it includes the battle pass.
Well, then why would I buy the battle pass if this includes the battle pass?
They don't want you to do that. They want you to buy this.
How much does this cost?
This is $12 a month.
Instead of the $10 a month that they're getting out of the battle pass.
It's not $10 a month for the battle pass. It's $10 once for the battle pass. Battle pass lasts like 4 months.
This is more.
Oh.
So this is $12 a month. Yeah.
I'm not going to get this.
I'm good.
I never said you need. I literally said it's not good for you.
Right.
It might work for someone like me that, can use that'll use the 1,000 V-Bucks a month and would enjoy the skin and all of the other passes and all the shit that goes along, all that nonsense. I might enjoy that.
Can you use those V-Bucks on the sneakers?
I could. I'm not going to get any Fortnite sneakers.
What if you really like them?
Other than the ones that you already have that you're like, what are these sneakers and why can't I use them for anything?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. The ones that they forced me to have. Other than that, I don't see myself buying any sneakers.
What if they're like Reebok pumps?
No, it's okay. I almost bought Reebok pumps.
See? I read your mind there.
I went shoe shop. I needed new sneakers and I wound up getting Nikes, but the Reebok pumps were there and they were on sale. And I was like, ooh, Reebok pumps. And everyone in my family told me no. So
and then you were like, shut up.
No kangaroos available? Or?
Oh my God. If they made roos, that might be first in line for those.
Which Nikes did you get?
I don't know. They're like gray.
Oh, the gray ones. Cool.
The gray ones.
Yeah.
They're for running.
They're
good. Gray ones for running.
They're going to be in Fortnite next week, actually.
Are they Pegasus?
I don't know. They were.
Get those. Come on.
They were
Air Zooms.
They're like $65.
No, they were more than that.
Ooh, not 100 though.
Maybe.
You went triple digits? I don't even do that.
I don't know.
Shit, dude. You're balling over there.
Around that. They were nice.
Damn, I didn't know you bought nice shit.
Yeah. Huh. Also, now this is mentioned, Cablo Gubla in the chat did want me to point out that when you cancel crew, you lose your access to the battle pass, unless you obviously just buy it.
Right. That makes sense. I would assume that. What do you think? I'm a fucking moron?
Well, the way it works now is if I buy crew in say May and that unlocks the battle pass, and then I can't cancel it, I still have my battle pass for the next 4 months.
Well, that's dumb.
It's dumb for Fortnite.
You're stealing from them.
I'm not stealing.
You're stealing from what's that dude's name? No, Tim Sweeney.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs money.
I don't think he does.
He needs a big yacht.
So basically this gets you in the realm of $144 a year for crew pass, and then on top of that another $40 or so for battle passes for the year.
No, because if I stick with the crew pass, I keep the battle pass stays unlocked.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so by spending $144, you save $40 or the $40 you would spend.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah. So, and you get all the V-Bucks, and you get 1,000 V-Bucks and a skin and all the other passes.
Okay.
So there's value there.
Sure. I'm sure we'll sign up for some of these at some point if there's somebody that Dashel wants out of that. But
if you care about Fortnite and these are the things you want, then there's value there. If this sounds stupid to you, then there is not the value there, and it's not for you. I don't think it's that controversial.
No, it's good. I like it. There's too many passes.
Yeah,
there's too many. But they're still gonna have the mid-season passes that I can also buy. Premium tracks as well.
They didn't do that last season. Did you notice that during the Marvel season there was no mini pass?
Mini pass.
So, no mini pass.
Mini pass that costs just as much as the main pass.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do that anymore. I don't know. We'll find out together. Because I feel like that should be included too. So we'll find out when I buy crew on December 1st.
How come nobody commented on my T-shirt? I wore it special for you.
That's nice.
You even know what it is?
It's isn't that Blades of Steel?
No,
that's NHL 94.
This looks like the NHL 94 to me.
Yeah,
it's NHL 94.
Yeah.
You know who this is?
That's 88.
Yep.
He's the center.
He's the center.
Yep.
For the Oilers?
No.
No.
Orange and black. What team do I like? Well, I used to like.
He likes Philadelphia.
The Flyers.
Right.
So who was Flyers?
So who was 88 on the Flyers? In the
Johnny
90s?
Flyer.
No, he was very famous.
Wayne Gretzky.
No, not that famous.
Mario Lemieux.
Less famous. Had to retire. Had to retire from too many concussions. And then his brother had to retire from too many concussions. He had so many concussions that gave his brother concussions.
Isn't it Eric Lindros?
Yes.
Okay, Eric Lindros.
His brother played for the Islanders.
I know, his brother Brett.
And his brother had too many concussions.
And he dated high school girls.
Well, that's because he had concussions.
Yeah.
And he didn't know what the fuck was going on. He thought they were senior citizens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
I
anyway.
don't know. The mullet doesn't come through in the NHL 94 graphics for Lindros.
No.
That was throwing me off.
What are you talking about? You could see the whole thing. It goes down past his shoulder.
Yeah. I think I was mistaking that for his
That's not
jersey.
the uniform. That's his, yeah.
That's the mullet.
That's the mullet.
By the way, T-Public has tall sizes now.
In all my NHL 94 favorite players?
Yeah, the problem is it has beer league heroes on it in big letters, which is annoying. I didn't realize that when I bought it. And I was like,
that is weird.
It sucks. But yeah, I like places that have tall sizes. All right, what else we got here in Wombat's Fortnightly news?
Well, we talked briefly about that everything is now an Xbox.
It isn't now an Xbox. I don't know that I like that ad campaign.
No one likes it. So you're
nobody likes it. Is that true?
Yeah.
I don't like that they sell a shirt that says this is an Xbox and that this is not an Xbox. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's not, the shirt is not, I understand when they post the portable system and they say this is an Xbox, or your TV, this is an Xbox. I understand that. The shirt is clearly not playing any Xbox games, right? So to say this is an Xbox doesn't make any sense. It's a shirt. It's never going to be an Xbox.
You could put the shirt on an Xbox.
You're not going to do that.
They do make jackets for Xbox controllers.
You're going to burn your house down if you put the shirt on the Xbox. Pretty confident for that. So I can appreciate the marketing campaign, but to sell a shirt that says this is an Xbox makes no sense to me. My son just got home.
No
so you bought this
me.
is not an Xbox shirt instead?
I did not buy any shirts. Ty, you want to come in and say hi to the podcast world? Oh, you're in makeup for the show? Even better. Definitely come in. Oh, you got to come in then. He's in the show. Come, you got to get on the mic. You got to get on the mic.
What
no
show?
one can hear you. This mic is over here, though.
Am I good? Wait, I can't hear them.
Look up. Hold on. Have this ear.
I can't see what's happening.
Enjoy this. Put that in.
Hi, guys.
That beard's really coming in.
Yeah, it looks good.
Look up. Look at the camera over there.
You're starting to look like Uncle Wombat there with the beard.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Nice voice. Sounds good in my ear. That was rehearsal.
It was good. I'm tired. I'm gonna go shower.
Do it.
What show?
We'll talk about it later. Go ahead.
Okay.
We'll talk later. Go.
What's the show?
Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, is it Fiddler on the
Roof? I don't know what the fuck it is.
You don't know?
Later.
Okay.
No, I bought tickets for it today. Bye. I don't want to dox us, so I'm not going to tell you the show.
Oh, I see. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that
I have security protocols in place.
That's good enough.
These guns may not protect all of us. They just protect me.
Whoa.
Meanwhile, I hurt my wrist the other day, and now my hand is falling asleep every once in a while. Is that good?
That's good. That's what you want.
Do you want that? I tried to Google it today, and I was like, I don't even want to Google this. Just go away. Hopefully, it'll just go away after a day or two.
It could be nerve damage, but
right.
It wasn't from the weights. I I was trying to push something together, and I pushed too hard. And anyway, let's get back to our fortnightly news. My hand is not asleep now, so we're all good. Xbox now has cloud streaming for games that you already quote unquote own. I don't know what the legal status of the games are on your Xbox particularly, but I guess there's a handful of them now that if you can now stream them to your phone and play off your phone if you were needed to do that somehow. This is an Xbox. Your phone isn't. This is an Xbox, right? Your phone is an Xbox.
Yes.
Now they should make a fucking phone case that says this is an Xbox. Did they make that?
They might have. They sell a whole bunch of this.
Look that up. Look that up. Somebody look that up. Because if they don't have a phone case that says this is an Xbox, what the fuck are they doing? Hey, look at this picture.
I think you need to update that photo.
Yeah,
I have the
pretty
setting
good.
on my phone so that it just is constantly pulling new pictures off of my phone.
That's what I have for my watch.
And you can choose like people, landscapes. I think you can choose which person, perhaps. It's not good on the watch. It's too small. I can't really see.
Oh, it looks good.
It's fun.
Man, I'm trying to do every time I flip it around, it goes. It goes
This is an Xbox phone case. I'm looking it up right now. Yep, it is. They have it. How much does it cost? Anyone want to bet? What's the price of the... It's a bestseller, by the way. Would you like to guess the cost of the This is an Xbox phone case?
$30.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. I'll go 30.
Price is Right rules are in effect. Let's do it.
Oh.
$29.99.
Yeah.
Chip, you got to go.
$34.99.
Ding, 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 ding. You win the whole vacation. $34.99. Now, why not make one that says this is not an Xbox if you have the shirt that says both? I don't know. It's all stupid. All right. What else we got here in Fortnightly news? Control 2 is going to be an action RPG.
That's nice. Good for them.
Everything's an action RPG now.
I never played Control 1, so it doesn't mean anything.
Control 1's pretty good.
Yeah, it's always.
You like Alan Wake? It's in the Alan Wake universe.
I know. One of these days. I think I owned it on the PlayStation. I think it was a game of the, whatever, PSN game. I think it's in my library.
Nice. All right, Wombat, we have a what would Wombat do situation.
I saw this. I didn't read it, though.
Okay. It's not that good. I'm just pre-warning you.
Lovely.
Well, maybe we can make it good. Let's see.
Yeah, let's make it good.
All right,
Let's
Jordan.
make this entertaining.
Okay. Jordan wrote this in. He said, this happened to him a few years ago when stealing catalytic converters was a thing. Is it not a thing anymore? Are catalytic converters not being stolen anymore?
It's still a thing.
Okay, it's still a thing. Anyway, he got his catalytic converter stolen while he was at work, and there's a mechanic right next door. So he took his car over there, minus the catalytic converter, and he said he left the car there, and he said when they get the parts in, they're going to call him. Okay, 5 days go by. He doesn't hear anything. He calls the place, and he's like, you didn't give us any money. We didn't order any parts. You have to pay for the parts, and then we'll order them. Meanwhile, the car's been sitting there for fucking 5 days. What do you do?
I would ask, why didn't you tell me this and ask for the money when I dropped my car off?
5 days ago.
Yeah, it seems sort of weird.
What if the guy looked really big and strong and angry?
I still would be like, why is this the first time I'm hearing this? Why,
would you say, excuse me, sir? No, you would be. I would
ask, how long is this going to take?
Right. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. I mean, what else am I going to do?
Are you going to give the guy the money or what?
I mean, if that's the only way I'm going to get the stupid part, it really comes down to how long is it going to take you to get that stupid part.
You're fucked. You're fucked. The answer is you're fucked because your car is there. And what are you going to do? Drive your car? I don't even know what does a catalytic converter do? It's like something good for the environment?
Kinda.
You can drive the car without it or no?
And the resale value is like $400 and you could just chop it off the bottom of a car and so they get stolen all the time.
You can still drive with it. Without it, I guess?
You can drive without it, but it's not
illegal.
Recommended for a long distance, and I think it's illegal.
Oh, so fuck that guy. I would just drive away. If you can drive with it, I would just drive away and be like, fuck you. I wouldn't say fuck you. I'd just be like, this is weird. I gotta go. And then I would fart in the store before leaving. Thank you. How about what we're playing?
I'm over 40 hours in Dragon Age, like 42 hours in Dragon Age.
It's a lot of hours. Are you doing all the side quests and stuff?
Oh, I'm doing everything. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thoroughly enjoying my experience. So I am prolonging my experience, thinking about baseball while I play.
Have you gotten laid yet?
Oh, in the game? No.
Yeah. No? Are you trying to?
Yeah, I kissed a girl.
Did you like it?
She poisoned me.
Really?
Yeah, it like made me sick.
Oh.
Like it's part of the plot line is now I have to find out why. It's like a whole like Rogue and X-Men.
Got it.
It's like that whole thing. I'm like, oh, how do we figure out this to make this work? Because I locked in. Like it's like, oh, if you make this choice, this is your choice. So you're stuck with it. So I made the choice and now I'm stuck with it. So now I'm like, oh, I have to cure you now. You're a lot of work, lady.
Right.
So,
oh, you poisoned her?
No, she has like a thing going on, but I still gotta fix her.
Are you a guy or a girl in the game?
I'm a guy. I'm playing as a dude.
By the way, there's like all the characters are women in this game.
No,
Like,
they're not.
A lot of women though.
No, they're not.
They're not.
I'm telling no. In your party, there's only you start.
No,
off
no. I just mean like all in the game as a whole. It seems like if
I feel like it's mostly men, which is weird. Yeah, maybe it's just in your party is like you got it's 3 ladies, 3 dudes, and one person who's non-binary.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I only have one dude, I think. So far.
Yeah. You have the Italian guy.
Yeah. Chef Boyardee. I think is his name.
The Italian assassin.
Yeah.
Hey, look at me! I throw the daggers.
I'm cursed, but I still kill good.
I got a demon living inside of me. Oh, what am I going to do? Mamma mia!
The demon don't have an accent. He talking like a demon.
The demon doesn't. When he turns to the demon, say, I am the demon.
Yeah.
This guy's accent is terrible.
The demon is much more easy to understand.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what are we gonna do about the demon? Yeah. That's you played a good amount. Have you been doing? Did you do any of the stuff in the? So when you're in between worlds, it's this thing called the crossroads, and there's all these things to unlock there.
Like you can decorate your room, you mean?
No, that's the lighthouse. That's where you live.
Oh.
When you walk into the mirror, the first place you go is a place called the crossroads.
Yes.
Where there's all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
And
there's just bones and thugs and harmony all over the place.
Exactly. And I found all the baubles that unlock the Hoogies.
Yeah.
And I made it to the point where you have to fight the big boss at the end. But I did that at like level 26, 27. And when you get to a boss, it'll tell you what level the boss is.
Yeah.
And it was a level 50 boss.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, this isn't going to work for me. So I'm like, I'll just leave and come back because it just kept kicking my ass.
Oh.
And I beat that boss last night.
Nice.
So
are you level 50?
No, I'm like level 44 or something like that.
Overachieving.
So, yeah,
it
was pretty cool. Thank you. So, just letting you know that if you get to that point and you decide to, and you face that dragon too early.
Thank you.
Just wait and come back. You'll be able to kill it eventually, but not when you're in your 20s level wise.
I need more spells.
Okay.
That's quite a skill tree on this game, by the way. It's
I know, it's so weird.
It's unbelievable.
Too big. It might be too big.
It's like a Chinese checkers board, but
I find that nothing really makes a difference. Like I've picked things and nothing makes a difference.
Imagine a Chinese checkerboard, but like how many holes are in that? It's like multiply it by 10, and that's how many skills there are. And it's even that shape, and you're like, oh, which way? But I don't know, that's cool.
Yeah, your rings and your armor and your helmet and your weapons and your runes, that makes more of a difference than what your skill tree is. I feel, but that's just me.
We're having fun with it. We've been, I'm not going to do all the side shit. I'm just trying to get through it.
It's fair. It's fair. I like doing the side shit. I would say at least do the companion quests.
Is that the ones where you get laid?
Yeah, that's the only way.
Well, I hit on the Asian elf.
Okay, that does not surprise me in any way, shape, or form.
Well, it was just the first option, the first chance I got. I was like, it's gonna be you because you're here.
Here you are.
And we buttered her up a little bit. Nice. She knows that we're gay, I guess. Nice. Yeah, although, like, I don't even know what the hell my lady is. She's got horns and she's like gray. Her skin is gray.
Oh, you picked one of those things?
Yeah, I don't even know what. She's not very good looking. I forget what they're
called. Yeah.
I thought I could make her cute, and she's not cute.
Well, you could play around with it more.
It's tough when your skin is gray.
It's like you could. I don't know if you could. You could change your skin tone in the mirror.
Yeah, but it's like different shades of gray for this particular with these horny.
I was gonna say in Varric's room you could change the way you look.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, go into Varric's room and you play around with it.
Because I'm not attracted to my character.
I change the way my guy looks all the time. So, but I don't change the face too much. I give him weird hair to make him look like an asshole.
Right.
And I move the scars around on his face.
Okay.
I keep waiting for someone to
really
notice.
Do that?
Like I want someone to be like, wait a minute, didn't you have a scar on the left side of your face yesterday? Now it's on the right side of your face. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think I've ever added scars to a character like once I've started the game.
I
and
have
if any game ever in the history of video games.
Not only that, but I have the 3 big scars that go across the face, and I have them set to max intensity, so he just has this big gaping wound on his face the whole game.
Now, will you take those scars away at some point?
No.
And it could be like totally clear?
No, sometimes I change it up so he has the one, like the big line scar that goes all the way down. He also has scars all over his body.
What's with you, dude? Everything all right over there?
I like it because
let me see your forearms.
He looks like, and he has I gave him gray hair and a like a big beard.
Okay.
He looks like a guy who's been through some shit.
Okay, and you change up the shit. So like he'll have a big scar going down his whole head, but then eventually he'll just have like scars on the side, and he'll lose that scar.
Yeah,
but he'll replace it with a different scar.
With different scars. Yeah, no. Hey, it's
whatever
sometimes
works.
yeah. And if I really wanted to, maybe I would get rid of that and do like a face tattoo. But I'm like, let's stick with the
That's too
the
extreme.
scars for now. Yeah.
He'll never be able to get a job.
He's a guy. He looks like a guy who's been through some shit. He looks like a guy who's he's been fighting people and dragons and demons for a while now.
Cool.
Yeah.
I downloaded Stalker 2, Chernobyl's Revenge or something. Chernobyl Boogaloo, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That came out on Game Pass. It is a lot of gigabytes to download. It's over 100, maybe 160, 120. It was a lot. I died a lot quickly. And the main guy that killed me is like a zombie that you can't see. This is like a hardcore game for hardcore gamers.
Which are not for me.
And not for me.
Fair.
So, yeah. After I died like the third time, and I'm like, am I supposed to be able to see this thing? Like, is the point that I'm supposed to die? Am I supposed to be able to see this zombie that's mostly invisible? And the answer is, I think, yes, you're supposed to die. You're supposed to be frustrated. And I was like, I don't know. I'd like to make it to the daytime at least to see what the game looks like in the light. But I don't know if I could do it. But it's occupying a lot of real estate on my hard drive, so we'll have to see if it can make the cut. But Shipwreck, you should check it out because you're hardcore.
I should. Okay, I gotta move around some stuff though on
yeah.
Like that's the thing. Like once you're tied into some of these games, like Fortnite's not gonna come off the hard drive. Like I've got quite a few things that like are in the standard rotation that makes it difficult to add new things on right now.
Yeah.
But
I don't like that it's putting things on. I have like a external hard drive, and when my good drives fill up, it just doesn't tell me and then just downloads the game that has to run off the
right.
Is there a way to fix that?
I'm ready. Yeah, I think maybe. I haven't figured it out, but I'm sure there's a way to fix it. But yeah, every time I'm like, all right, I got it all downloaded, ready to play. And I'm like, oh nope, this is the portion where we swap out files again.
It's not even worth moving it. It's like no faster than just re-downloading it, I don't think.
Oh, I think it is.
Is it?
But I think so. I'd like to think it is.
I'm not sure.
I guess it just depends on what your internet speed is. But
yeah, mine's pretty good.
I may check it out. I don't know. Like it's not top of my list. I
don't think it should be after what I saw.
To go take a look at. Like,
no offense.
I've been playing a lot of AO the Clown on the Switch.
What? AO.
Yep. It's a platformer. AO the Clown. It's not new.
How do you spell that?
AYO.
Okay.
I don't know. I call him AO. Oh.
I knew someone who spelled their name AYO and they pronounced it IO.
Okay, I only know this clown. He doesn't talk to me. So
no, that's racist.
75 on Metacritic.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Perfect.
It's I'm about done with it. I've about defeated the wolf and rescued the girl that the clown likes. So it's
dramatic.
Wolves.
I'm having fun with it. It gets better as it goes. So it's very much a 2D platformer that if you remember levels like in Super Mario World where you're climbing on the fences and moving out of the way of stuff and jumping on things' heads, this has got it. Got those things.
Sweet.
Yep.
I don't think I am looking for that, but
it's
good to know it's there if I need it.
It's there. It's there. It's ready for you when you're ready for it.
Not sure when that'll be.
And then I've been playing a lot of Balatro on my phone as well.
Okay.
As well as all the standard Fortnites and everything with my kids.
Oh, the DC Vampire Survivor game came out today.
What is that?
It's called. Wait, I have it on my phone.
Like they actually made a Vampire Survivors-esque game with DC characters?
Yes.
They did it.
They did it. And it has a name, and it is there it is. DC Heroes United. Alexa, turn off all the lights.
Oh, that's what I've heard of this game, but I had no idea what it was.
It is very nickel and dimey. So if you want a game that tells you, hey, if you want to do more of this stuff, watch an ad.
Ugh.
And if I got the game for you, it's called DC Heroes
That's
United.
gross. Isn't DC above that?
No. There's a lot of shitty DC games.
I feel like Marvel would never make you watch an ad, would they?
Yeah.
I don't know that, but
I don't know. I play Marvel Snap. They've never made me watch an ad, and I've been playing that game for about, I guess, a year. I think that's how long the game's been out.
What does this mean, Wombat? Curry Mangoes in the chat says you have to vote in this DC
Okay,
game.
so part of the hook of this is that there's like a cartoon that goes with it, and you could watch the cartoon, in the app, and then it'll come time to make like a decision for the characters, and you vote on what the decision should be.
Choose your own adventure style.
Yeah, and then I guess in the next episode it'll be whatever the choice was the most popular.
So either you marry, fuck, or kill. Is that what this is?
Yeah, I guess
That's what you're gonna do.
It's not that I lost interest fairly quickly, but when they were like watching it, you want to do? Oh, this is you want to do this? This would be $1.
Okay.
Or you could watch an ad to do this, and I was like, I don't.
This sounds
great.
great.
You want to, play for 10 minutes to go up? I'm like, I don't want to play this game for 10 minutes straight.
But it's Vampire. It's Vampire Survivors.
It's Vampire Survivor. Yes. So you're Batman.
How did they screw this up?
So you're Batman, and you're in, I guess they say it's Gotham City, but it really just kind of looks like, street. And I think they're like gorillas or something around.
Sure. Why not? Gorilla Grodd is mind controlling gorillas. This all makes sense.
The batarangs.
You got batarangs going around you. You got shark spray that you can like spray out there.
No, the things you unlock are other DC character related, like Heat Vision or the Lasso of Truth or Giant.
I don't think they quite understood.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
What they're doing here.
They did not understand the assignment. No, they did not.
Yeah.
No.
This seems like super easy to get right, and they've
managed to get every single part of it wrong.
Right.
I will say,
what's wrong with creating this and selling it for
$5?
Like if you even $10,
$10, it would be 100% worth it if they stripped it down to just being what the game is supposed to be. Mm-hmm.
Maybe Marvel will do that.
Even the art style isn't bad. I don't hate it. It's a little cartoony. I could see people getting turned off by that, but I was like, I don't mind this art style. It's kind of neat. It's not 8-bit like Vampire Survivors. It's more, clear, which is fine. I understand that. They also, you can buy different skins for Batman, so he looks like other versions of Batman.
Sweet.
I'm glad they allow me to do that.
Yes, so you can do that too. I mean, again, it's like, there's a right way to do this, where I feel like if this was a console PC game and phone game that was out everywhere and cost $10 and was DC Survivors, it would have been the first game we talked about on this show, instead of it being this just cash grab disappointment of a thing. Yeah.
Bummer.
Yep. I'll stick with Marvel Snap.
Cool. I also started playing the Zombies mode of Call of Duty. That's a lot of fun. That's Left 4 Dead, but like way better, I gotta say. Because the shooting is better, because it's Call of Duty shooting. And this Call of Duty shooting is the best Call of Duty shooting of any Call of Duty, I feel. So it's pretty fun to just kill zombies in a co-op environment, I gotta say. It's just part of the game.
Nice.
It's fun. I get the shotgun.
Check that out.
I get the shotgun, level up the shotgun, power up or whatever it's called, and just blowing zombies away. It's nice. I don't know what else to say. I recommend it. I never played it before.
I got nothing.
I mean, I haven't played it in a while, the zombies mode. That's not true. I never played it before. I played it like when it came out, and it's a lot better now. It's like very refined. Is it time for CAGbag? What time is it?
Yeah.
Oh, about that though. I put out. We're on Blue Sky now, by the way. All three of us are on Blue Sky. At Video Game Deals is on Blue Sky. And I actually went to Blue Sky today to get questions for the CAGbag, and I got a lot of responses, which is surprising because there are more people on Blue Sky now than I had anticipated. So I got like 7 responses, which is usually I get like 1 or 2. Let's see what we got. We talked about. Okay, here we go. Carl Kramer writes in and asks, about the Xbox Cloud stuff that we were just talking about, and he asked if we use our phone for gaming like that. Are these games going to, because he says the details are too small to make out on the phone.
I mean, I would give it a shot. I have the backbone, so I could try it and see how it is with something. I've played,
Backbone's bigger. Oh no, backbone is just the
attachment.
It's just the attachment.
Joysticks.
So you could use, so I could play games the way I'm used to playing games. So I mean, if there was something that I really wanted to play, maybe I would check it out and see if it's not annoying.
I've done it before. When it works, it's not so annoying, but you need to do it with games where you do not need to like read text or look at like small details. Like I know, like I played a lot of Forza Horizon in this manner, because it's not like the car is taking up like 80% of the screen, right? Like, so you can deal with that. Or I think I tried playing some like Tony Hawk through it, but that was very hit or miss because the responsiveness.
It's got to be perfect.
Right, it has to be perfect with that, and it's not like, so if you're playing stuff that is not so critical that you're not going to get a lag occasionally, or that you don't have to like pay attention to super small details, it works okay. Like, it's there, right? Like if I really want to, like if I was playing like a turn-based RPG where the menus were big enough that I could see them, like that's probably a perfectly fine type of game, like slower like games like that where you have time to like make decisions and everything.
I feel like they're trying to make this service like a standalone pay service, but I feel like no one's subscribing to Game Pass so that they can fuck around with this shit, right? Like this is just like we're just testing this for them at this point, basically.
Yeah, it feels like it's just an extra still at this point. Like I do use it because of the download sizes. I do use it on Game Pass games to, like, if I just want to try something.
Yeah.
Right. I just use the streaming option rather than doing the whole download.
Sure.
I've done and then that I usually play it for a night and go like, well, was that worth like
my real estate?
my limited real estate here.
All right. Pumpkinhead writes in and says, didn't Shipwreck get a green screen a number of years ago? Did he ever make any videos with that?
I think I made like 2.
What were they?
Something for Battleship the movie, where they sent me the Mega Blocks
I don't remember
and
that
the Battleship the movie, the video game.
Okay, this is on your Shipwreck channel?
Do not, I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere.
Okay.
They sent me that tactical sweater vest as well. I think that might have been at the same time as Battleship. That might have been for a prototype game, like the game called Prototype.
Yeah.
I think that was where the tactical sweater vest they sent me was from.
You don't even need a green screen anymore.
No, I still have it.
Zoom.
I still do have the green screen.
Right.
So I could bust it out. I just don't know what I would use it.
But I'm saying it's built into the technology, into the software now, where you don't.
Yeah, but I
have
it actually. I actually have one, so I can double up the technology. I can make it better.
Right.
But what would I make a video of with a green screen?
I don't know.
At the moment,
I don't know. Some fun thing with your action figures.
I used it for some Baller Beats stuff too, if I remember correctly.
Did you play Baller Beats on the moon?
I think I had Baller Beats where I was I did a video, I think, where I was dribbling, but in the green screen, it was showing the game behind me in the green screen as I was playing it, if I remember correctly.
Oh man, I'm looking it up. Baller Beats, Shipwreck Baller Beats. Oh yeah, upstairs edition. No, but I don't see any green screen stuff there.
I think I definitely have green screen of Baller Beats. I don't know if I ever posted it.
Okay.
I definitely have it though.
It's in your private library.
It's in the private library.
Interesting.
It didn't make the cut with the tactical sweater vest and the battleship videos, but
okay.
Man, I haven't thought about that battleship game. Remember that first-person shooter battleship game?
No.
Yep. There was a first-person shooter where you were battling.
I don't recall it.
Battling aliens.
Sounds good.
Yep. It was
like the movie.
Movie was great. Boom, as Rihanna says.
All right. This question is probably for you guys, or you Shipwreck specifically, maybe. Jordan says, I've heard you guys talk about current concert attending. How do you feel the current concert experience is? I noticed that bands are now less inclined to play new, untested stuff and are playing the hits. A change I feel is a good direction. Thoughts?
Yes, if I pay $1 billion to see a big band in concert, I expect them to play the hits because I'm that guy. I don't know. What do you want from me?
I think it just comes down to, like, are they still making new music that people know, right?
Yeah. When we saw the Bare Naked Ladies last month,
not making new music that people know.
They played like 4 songs from their new album.
It's too many.
And I think the only person in the crowd that knew those songs was my wife. So
too many.
Yeah. They played a lot of songs that were their hits and some covers. But they did play songs from the new album.
Yeah, the prices are so expensive, so.
Yeah. And it's kind of like I guess if this is what you're going to do. Oh, you're going to let the bass player sing his new song from the new album? I'm like, really? This is happening? And I think at the same time, there's like a collective sigh at the same time. Like,
sure. Good time to go to the bathroom. We'll get some pretzels.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got here? I don't want to talk about this one.
But I do like that trend.
I do like the trend. It's a good trend.
I do like that. It's a good trend. Like, if I'm going to a Weezer concert and
you want to hear the Blue Album,
I want to hear the Blue Album, and that's what they're playing nowadays. Like, I went to the Green Day concert, right? And they have a new album out. They played like one song off the new album, and then all of Dookie and all of American Idiot.
Yeah.
And then like a couple other of the songs from the other albums.
Yeah. And that's what you want to hear. There's nothing wrong with that. And these bands know it.
Five Iron Frenzy played none of their new music. One new song. All of their old stuff from 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm. That's what people want to hear.
Yes. By the way, at school today, apparently in my son's class, they did I don't know. They went around the room and said like what famous person they would like to like have at their birthday party. And my son chose Five Iron Frenzy.
Is that a person?
No.
That's the band.
It's the band. He wants the whole band there.
Okay.
I'm sure it was a big hit with all of the other kids.
All the other second graders?
Yeah.
Nice. They love Five Iron Frenzy. Very big in the second grade.
They're huge.
Sabrina had a similar incident and she said Trixie Mattel. So I feel you.
Right. Mm-hmm. Like, oh buddy. All right. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. That's it. I don't want to do any more
Battleship, the video game, the movie, whatever. Like I can get it for $10 right now.
You don't have it?
No question asked. I think I did. They definitely sent it to me for a review back in the day.
Right.
I don't think I have it anymore.
Right.
I think I made a decision at some point.
By the way, you probably could get Five Iron Frenzy to show up to your son's birthday party.
It's probably not that much.
Yeah.
I could probably pay them.
You could probably swing that.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to play my backyard for my kid's birthday?
How do you think the Nintendo DS version of Battleship
Oh, I bet that's probably the version.
That's the version you want right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably just Battleship.
It probably is literally just Battleship at that point.
Yeah, it's like, hey, just make Battleship and we'll, have some good sound effects.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm tired.
All right.
I yawned twice, I think. No offense, but
it's okay. We can call it.
Let's call it. Let's whatever. We'll see you next time. It's Thanksgiving next week, so fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see you next week.
No, it'll be the week after that. So everyone be good. Enjoy your turkeys and your families. Give some thanks. Eat some stuffing. And as always, bread's done.